Hi everyone. And welcome to the WEkEO Hackathon, finally and officially. Let's give it a minute or so for everyone to join. I'm really excited already to see all of you again. It hasn't been that many days, and I know that we've been in contact ever since, offline as well. But I'm really excited to have you join me here officially for the kickoff of the hackathon event. We won't keep you too long. We know that you're eager to get started on your project, eager to start working with the mentors, but just going through a few practicalities so that we know that we set you on your development ways as prepared as you can be. I think even though it's only a minute past, we can kick things off and start. As said, it's been quite a journey since all of you sent in your applications, and now we are finally here with a big bunch of participants, and I'm so grateful that you're making the time to be here, both participants and of course mentors. Before I go through my openings and practicalities and assign you with the correct mentors that you can start working with after the opening, I want to give the word over to Maureen Delorme from the client side to give you a few welcoming words as well. The stage is yours, Maureen.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. Can you hear me okay?
Do we have Maureen with us?
Yes.
We hear you.
You hear me?
Let's give Maureen a few minutes. I caught you off guard.
Okay, I think you can hear me.
Before we... Let's give her a few minutes. I hear that she's maybe on the phone. Can't hear me?
Yes, I'll start because I think you can hear me.
We can come back to you, Maureen, as well if you want to. Maybe. I'll start, and then whenever Maureen can hear us as well, you let us know, and then I'll give the word over to you. I'm looking at my studio people as well, so interrupt me whenever I need to. All right, perfect. I'll start, and then you'll hear from Maureen during this time still, hopefully. Otherwise, I know that she's also grateful to have so many participants here, and she wants to wish you the best of luck. But let's wait, give her a second, and she can tell you herself. But I know that we've gone through this already a few times, but let's do it one more time. What is going to happen over these coming days? We are now in, this is the way, in our opening session of the event, which is great. And immediately after, we will go into our first checkpoint. You've all already filled in your checkpoint 1 form. Thank you for that, by the way, letting us know kind of what your plan is for the evening, what kind of mentor support you would want for the coming hours. And based on that, we've assigned you with 1, 2, 3 of our mentors to help you get started on your journey, so to say. So even though checkpoint 1 here is in a separate thing, we will jump into the checkpoint immediately after this session, so in the same role, and I'll let you know which mentors will be supporting which teams for the first hours of the hackathon. We'll go through this again, the practicalities of how you meet up, when you meet up, and so on, just so you know that it will happen right away. Then we will let you focus, talk with your mentors, reach out to us or in the mentor support channel in Slack if you need any additional support, as you've already been doing. So I see that you are doing great on that side, and I like that you're being active. Please keep doing that so that we can help you even though we're not physically with you. If by around 8 p.m. you feel like you want a break or you want to kind of connect with the other teams and so on, chat with me a bit more, I invite you back with us for a social booster to play some online games, chit-chat a bit, and let you get your minds off things before you jump back into your evening shift of the developing part. Us organizers are here supporting you online in Slack and Zoom as you need us, but around 10 p.m. we're going to log off so that we can be as helping and productive tomorrow with you guys as well. The same manner as you did with the Checkpoint 1 form before we log out, so at 10 p.m. today, I would ask you to already fill in the second checkpoint form, letting us know what you've done throughout the first day of the hackathon and what's the plan for the morning hours and what kind of mentors do you want to be assigned to during those hours. The morning starts with yoga. I'll be doing yoga with you here in the studio. I'm already excited, and I hope that you join me for some morning yoga in your own homes as well, or wherever you're working. Camera on or camera off, up to you. But me and our yoga instructor will be here at least getting a good morning stretch. And then we jump into the second checkpoint based on the answers that you gave me the day before. For this session, I again ask you to meet me here in the same link, same main room, and then we kind of have a quick chit chat with every team, going from team 1 all the way to team 21, and I assign you the new mentors. For the mentors online, you will be tagged in the team's Slack channels, both right now for the ones for day 1, and also the same manner for the second day, so the second checkpoint teams. So you don't need to join this session if you don't want to, but if you want to come with us in Zoom as well and listen to the teams, give us their verbal update, you're more than welcome to. But you will be let know of your teams, even though you're not here in Zoom with us in the morning. At 1, I'll do a pitching training with you guys to go exactly through the criteria once more. What are the deliverables of your pitch video? What should you include? How do you send in your pitch video? And so on. What happens next is we ask you to once and for the final time fill in a checkpoint form so that in the evening hours we can make sure that we assign you again if you still need support with the correct mentors, and then we log out again the normal time. For the last day, I ask you at 10 to send in your pitch materials, and at 11 we start pitching and doing a Q&A with the judges. And as you already know by now, the pitching means that we stream your pitch video, 3 minutes, and then have a Q&A with the judges after each team's pitch video has been streamed. The jury will deliberate after all of the teams have been seen or the pitches have been seen, and then we finally award our winning teams and close the event at 3. Should we take an update on our guest at this point, or should I keep going? I keep going. Excellent. So, as I already said, we will do checkpoints 3 times. We've already done the first one, or part 1 of our first one, and then we do it twice more when you fill in the forms. This basically means that we just want to keep an eye on your progress, know that you are developing your projects in the right direction. You can let us know if you're running into any issues and so on and so on. So it's just so that we know your progress and we know what kind of mentors could support you at the best in the time that you are in at that stage. The mentoring then. The mentors are recommended based on your responses in these checkpoints, and as you can see here in Zoom, there are breakout rooms for every team. So if you want to have a video mentoring session with your mentor, you can jump into your own breakout room. It's going to be open the whole time. And then also we have the Slack workspace. Again, every team has their own Slack channel. All of the mentors are already added in every team's channel, so you can just ping the mentors either in your own channel if it's someone specific that you want to chat to, or then you can reach out in the mentor support channel for extra support in something that maybe the current mentors weren't experts on. And for anything that I mentioned here, if you need any support, you can either reach out in the help and support channel as well, direct message me on Slack, jump into Zoom and have a chat with us. We're on those tools at all times to support you as well. For the mentors online, as I said, you will be tagged and pinged in the Teams channel in Slack that you are currently going to be assigned to. So you can also let the teams know about your availability, when would you be available for a call, and so on, so that you can start preparing and planning a good time. You also have the event dashboard so that you can see the assigned teams and their checkpoint answers and so on if you want a bit more meat on the bone already. And again, if you have any question, same thing goes here. Reach out to us in Slack and we'll support you. The pitching then. The deadline for sending in your pitch materials, meaning your pitch video, is, as said, at 10. That's your magic date and magic time. You can't forget this one, Saturday at 10. Your pitches will be 3-minute long videos maximum. We will have to cut them if they're longer. So 3 minutes, and it will show you your solution, the problem you're solving, your project's progress during this event, and a recorded demo video if you want to show a video or a demo of some sort. In addition to your 3-minute video, you will have a 3-minute Q&A where the judges will ask you more questions and you can elaborate a bit more on your solution. And this will be done live here in Zoom as I'm doing live right now. I have to step here so that you can see better. Even though I'm going to go through all of this in very much detail tomorrow at 1 in your pitching training, I thought I could already kind of let this marinate in your head and give you a bit of something to think about already when you get started on your projects. Your pitch, so the 3 minutes, should cover all of the criteria, the 6 criteria that you have for this hackathon. It should cover the concept of your solution and the goal of your solution. What did you want to approach and achieve here? It should cover the audience. Who is your customer? Who is your stakeholder? Who is this for? Who would use this and how? You also should show that it's fit to the requirements of the challenge. Do you answer the given challenge, and do you use the data given from the WEkEO platform? And of course, we want to know the progress. What happened during these 2 days? How much did you develop from point A, where we are as of right now? And of course, some sort of demo of their project, so your own project. Here, it can be anything. We don't expect that you have a final prototype ready in just 2 days, because it's a lot of work and it takes a lot more time. But if you are, let's say, creating an app or a service, some sort of visualization, simulation of how this would actually work. What's the user interface? Do you have any dummy data that you've used to show that it actually works? And so on and so on. So the most important thing is that your 3-minute pitch covers anything that you want to show. So it can start with 2 minutes of content, as I'm doing right now. You have me floating here and you have my slides, and then the last minute of your 3 minutes is a demo video or demo aspect and section, or then however you want to structure it. So the structure is your own, but everything you want to show to the jury has to fit in those 3 minutes. Perfect. I hope that's clear enough, and again, we'll go through it later as well. And as a reminder, you have your 6 criteria right here. So we want to look at the impact of your project. Is there a real problem, and is your solution actually a solution to that problem? Is there some sort of business plan? Again, who's the customer, who's the stakeholder, and so on. The teamwork, so the progress, how much did your team progress with the project during these 2 days? What's the secret ingredient? What's the innovativeness behind it? What's the technical capabilities? Do you have a demo of how the solution is actually built? And of course, did you use data products from the platform? All this in 3 minutes, easy peasy. It shouldn't be difficult at all. And final practicalities before we jump into the mentors here. You all have received, hopefully, emails now with the WEkEO platform instructions. So your login to the virtual machine and all of the instructions on how you use it. And as you already know, you can access a lot of closed data sets through this platform, and you can download large amounts of data. You can basically download unlimited amounts of data here, but the files may be very, very, very big if you do so. So as a suggestion from our WEkEO mentors and the platform mentors, do actually look into the data that you actually need on the platform so that you only download what you actually need so that it goes faster. If you want to download huge files, it might take you a really long time, just as a tip. And you did get a team number in that email as well, which is different from the ones that you already have in Slack. We use the ones in Slack just to keep it simple. So I'll show you on the coming slides as well, which is your team number. So remember that one in Slack, it's the correct one in all of your checkpoint form and pitch submissions forms. That's the number that you should use. I understand the confusion, but that's how we go forward. Excellent. Questions at this point, or questions to anything in general before I assign you your mentors and let you get to work for real? No.
Yes.
Nice. Yes.
Yes. Question about the virtual machine.
Uh-huh.
Let me put on my camera. Yeah. I was wondering, are we supposed to start a Jupyter lab from the virtual machine? Can we access the virtual machine from our own clients or own browser, or should we connect via a graphical user interface? Or what's really how to use the platform, basically?
Excellent question. Do we have someone who is an expert on this on the line that could already answer the question here? I outsource immediately.
Can you hear me?
Oh, Maureen, hi.
Yes. Now you can hear me. I've posted some steps that you can take in the what's it called, the help and support channel on Slack. There's also a link to a guide on how to connect to a virtual machine via graphical use interface. So, I mean, you can follow either of these two routes depending on how you want to do it. I don't know if that answers your questions.
So, yes, I mean, we are supposed to connect to the virtual machine and then start from there the Jupyter lab, right? It's not like it's running already and we connect to a existing Jupyter lab instance. It's not like the WEkEO platform, the free version of WEkEO. We really use the virtual machine to do our computation.
I mean, you can use this virtual machine, but you can also use the Jupyter Hub if you want. There's no rule, kind of. You can do as you wish.
Okay.
Nice.
This is just a tool for. Oh, sorry. I can hear someone.
May I add something, or?
Yes, of course.
Okay, you can hear me. Yeah, just to begin with, as I answered to someone in Slack, you can start with the WEkEO Jupyter Hub to launch some notebooks, and because basically to download some WEkEO data, it's sufficient, and we at the user support we use this WEkEO Jupyter Hub. But if for the hackathon you need more computer resources, let's say, you can go on the virtual machine. You can follow the article that Maureen posted on the help and support channel on Slack. And then when you connect to the virtual machine through a graphical user interface, you can create your own virtual environment, like the Python environment. You can install Jupyter Lab as a normal user will do on his own computer. and then you can launch a Jupyter Lab. So from the virtual machine, it won't be the WEkEO Jupyter Hub. It will be your own.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, I hope it's clear. In
Yeah,
any case, don't hesitate to ask, to go on the help and support channel and ask questions if you have.
Okay, I think we'll need some more support, but yeah, thanks.
Okay.
It answers some of the questions. Thank you.
All right.
And as said, use the help and support channel as much as you need, and then the mentors can help you there either in text and chat or then jump into a Zoom call with you. So you can get support throughout the event whenever you need it, just so that you remember that. And there are no dumb questions or too many questions, so be brave. The mentors are here just to help you. So ask away as much as you have the time and interest to. Marie, now that we have you, is there something you want to say to the teams before I keep going with the mentor assignment?
Yes, definitely. Well, I feel like the speech that I've prepared doesn't really make any sense now, but yeah, I just wanted to, so to start with, I'm Marine and I do capacity development for WEkEO, and I've been working with the Ultra Hack team on the organization of this hackathon. So I wanted to say welcome to this hackathon in the name of the 4 implementing organizations of WEkEO, which are EUMETSAT, ECMWF, the European Environment Agency, and Mercator Ocean International. We are really looking forward to finding out how you use all the data that's at your disposal to tackle one of the main challenges of our time, which is climate change. We've seen that you've already started working on a lot of different projects with a lot of different topics, and it's going to be really interesting for us to see how you use this data to tackle these challenges in just 48 hours. And I'm really looking forward to hearing your pitches on Saturday. And I also wanted to take this opportunity to thank all the mentors and the jury members who volunteered to join the hackathon and to offer their support to the teams. As we said before, don't hesitate to ask questions and benefit from the mentors' expertise. They really can help you take your idea one step further. So yeah, don't hesitate. And I'll just finish by wishing everyone good luck. And I hope this hackathon inspires you to continue working on your ideas and prototypes in the future, because we really need innovators like yourselves to address the crisis. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Maureen. And I second everything that was said right there. Let's jump in then, the moment you've all been waiting for. And as a clarification, now that we're all getting started, this is checkpoint 1. Let's go through the team order just once and for all in the beginning so that it's super clear. It might be too clear and then I apologize, but rather that this is on this side. Here you have your team order and team name. And as said, if you want to change your team name to something that fits your project more now that you've already developed it a few days, let me know and we can make that adjustment. But as of now, this is your team name and your team number. 3 teams 6 through 10. Again, memorize your team number and your team name. And this goes for the mentors as well, so that you kind of know who is who. On this side, we have a jump here from team 12 to 14. So mentors, if you wonder why you can't see a team 13, it is all on purpose. And our final page, again, you can see a team 16 and it's also all on purpose, just to keep you on your toes and a bit sharpen your minds. But these are our teams and our orders. Excellent. Because this is our first checkpoint and I want to help you get started again as clearly as possible. Might be too clear, but I think it's better. I will show you in the coming slides each team and the mentors that you are assigned to for the coming hours, so the rest of the day basically. And as said, these will also then be tagged in your Slack channel. So tomorrow I might show them on the screen again, might not, but at least for this first checkpoint, you will get to see your team here and the mentors on the screen. As a disclaimer for the third checkpoint already, we'll send you some more info about it, but the third checkpoint that will be taking place tomorrow evening, it will be a private one in your breakout rooms here in Zoom. So you'll come to the same Zoom link, but then we'll chat with you a bit more in depth in your own breakout rooms, so that you don't have to listen through all of the 21 teams, so that you can focus on your work and finalizing your presentations and so on. But more info about that later. Let's jump into the first one so that you know where you can get started. For Team 1, mentors, you can also take notes on your teams, and I apologize in advance for putting you into quite a few workloads here, but it's all valuable work. The first team, to get you started, we have assigned you Christine and Mika to come and check you out, so you can decide with them in Slack if you want to meet up right away, if you want to meet up later, and whatever time and platform suits you best. For Team 2, we have Antonio and Priya to help you out. Team 3, we have Prakar coming to visit your team and check out how he can help you get started. Team 4, we have David to help you get started. Team 5, we have Topi and Prakar. Tell me if I'm going too fast, otherwise I will keep going. For Team 6, we have assigned Priya and Marine to come and check your team out to begin with. For Team 7, we have Priya and Christine supporting you. For Team 8, we have Antonio and Mika. Team 9, Prakar and Topi. For Team 10, we have Topi and Marine, halfway there. Team 11, we have Prakar and Mika supporting you guys, so you can come up with a suitable time and place. Mika and Topi will check out Team 12 when they have the chance and time as well. And then we do the jump to 14, which is Christine and Antonio. Team 15, Priya and Antonio. Team 17, David and Marine. Team 18, Christine and Antonio will help you guys out for the first hours of the day. Team 19 will be visited by Marine. 2 more to go. David and Marine will check out Team 20. And finally, nice, same. David and Marine for 21. Again, these will be tagged in your Slack, so decide on time and place. If you want to have a quick Zoom call, you can schedule a time together. Mentors, if your availability has changed, let me know in your, either just by texting me in Slack or letting me know in the mentor availability sheet, especially if I didn't assign you to enough teams now and you would have more availability, let me know. The more the merrier. And again, for everyone, if you have any questions at all, let us know. We're here to help you out. Oh, now I have, there we go. If you have any questions, let us know. And I already want to say that I'm so impressed by the work you're going to do over the coming 2 days. Happy hacking, and thank you for being on board in this hackathon. See you in Slack.